Good blessed day. I got on here to share something else. You better be so thankful that God didn't answer your prayer. Sometimes your will is not what God's will is. You better be so thankful that God didn't answer your prayer. Some of the things we have prayed for, we need to be thanking God that He didn't answer and He didn't do it. And He seen something that we didn't see. Father, thank you. Romans 8:28. All things work together for those that love God, not some things. Be thankful that God heard the prayer and He didn't answer it. Because sometimes we wanting what we want in our life, but we don't see the things that God see. God says in His word, He knew you before you was even formed in your mother's womb. So if He knew you, He knew everything that you needed. He knew things that you was going to want. He knew things that you was going to desire. Be thankful that God didn't give you the desires of your own heart if it's not according to His will. Because sometimes we desire people, places, and things and situations, and we don't realize, are we asking God, is this your will? God, do you want me to have this? God, is this person right for me? Be thankful God didn't answer every prayer that you prayed. That was your will and not His. Be thankful, because you know what? Sometimes in life, I sit back and I see now why He didn't answer the prayer. Back then, I couldn't see it. I didn't understand it. I was crying and, listen, some of them tears you was crying for that situation and didn't even realize that would have been an attack on your life. It would have been a destruction instead of a blessing. It would have destroyed you. It would have killed you. It would have denied you. It would have got you down a wrong path. Be thankful. Be grateful that God didn't answer the prayer that you prayed, that you wanted just for that moment, because the flesh is selfish and it don't want God's will. It want its will to be done. Be thankful that you did not get what you prayed for, or you didn't receive what you prayed for. If it wasn't according to God's word, God's will, God's purpose, God's plan, and God's destiny for your life, be grateful that that prayer didn't get answered. Because while you're sitting here praying for your will to be done and removing God's will, trying to remove God's will, be thankful. Be grateful. You need to get on your knees right now and thank God that He didn't answer every prayer that you asked Him to give you, because you just don't know. He delayed some things. He denied some things. He rebuked some things.